my phone screen keeps freezing up on me. So I'm looking at the satellite imagery and I see something. First of all, this is June 1st. Seems like a normal day. Things are rolling. Go to June 2nd, wind it back, and you see in this area right here, things begin to kick up. It's more wider all over Quebec. Things are kicking up. Then it goes into nighttime. Maybe it's gonna fly through night, and then when you look closer, that's when you start to see this haze all over the place. Moving closer. Now, at this point, what I want to note is this is a fire going on. But notice it's not all over the place. There's still clear skies. There's still sunlight able to beam through this. So it's moving, and then it gets more and more hectic. I feel like this is being agitated artificially. How you go from this? How you go from this to this? And you see the surrounding areas begin to, puff up, haze up. How in the world does the whole area get all hazy all of a sudden? This is what I want to zero in on right here. What is this? This little haze thing that's floating. In the nighttime, I can't really see much. So I gotta go back through the night. Now, as you can see, these quote forest fires begin to puff up, and then the nighttime coming, you really can't see anything, so you gotta go through the night. This is June 3rd, because this started on June 1st. It's going, 3 p.m., 4 p.m., 5 p.m. Eastern time, 6, 7, and then we go into nighttime, right? Still nothing going on down here. Nothing is going on down here. We'll take a look at that too. And it's just sitting in one area, right? The 4th of June. This is when stuff begins to kick up. Look at this. This is being induced like a labor pain, like a woman giving birth. And cloud cover, cloaking it. I think I'm going the right way. Okay, 5 o'clock in the morning, 7 o'clock, June 5th. Now we got this whole haze that just comes out of nowhere. This is how you know it did not come. Let's go back 24 hours. 24 hours again. This is how you know that this did not come from the forest fire. Go back through the night. This is where the forest fire is. Look how it is going back 24 hours. It's just sitting there. Let's go back. June 1st. Clear skies. Right around nighttime, you see this haze. We don't know where this is coming from. We got other stuff going on over here, which is being induced too. All over Canada. So the same thing that was going on in New York City started back here first. Then it came over here. And it just didn't come. It started. This was induced, folks. See, got one starting right there. Then all three of them. Look how all of them start at the same time. You mean tell me that the same arson was able to travel an hour or two to start this all at the same time? He had a trigger button that would start all of this at the same time. They were using, I believe, the laser to start this. This is not normal. And it just continues on through the night. This is June 3rd now. Now we at June 3rd. Look what happened. What happened overnight? Going back over here, it's still nighttime, so we ain't gonna be able to see nothing but This is already happening. This is all in full effect. Like what was going on in New York City is going on over here first. Going back over here, this is just getting started. This is June 3rd. It's kicking up again. And you see how it's just lingering. It's not moving. Like it's not being induced. It's just normal wind blow of a fire. I'm not ruling out a fire happened. But what I'm saying is, what's this? This right here just pops up out of nowhere overnight, June 4th. And it's just sitting between Detroit and Quebec. And it dissipates a little bit, right? Dissolves. It just lingers. You could clearly tell what's normal and what isn't. So we're going to go through the night, come back. Let's see here. Then it starts up again. You see how this is a forest fire, right? They're trying to say this is a forest fire, but the funny thing is, it starts up, stops, starts up, stops, right? Right around June 5th is when it really kicks up. This right here is where I have a problem with how this is so thick all of a sudden. Really, really thick. Look how thick that is. And they expect us to believe this. Go through the night, clear out, right? Look how thick that is. Oh, it gets real thick, really thick at June 6th, 9 o'clock in the morning. And it comes down over here. Look at this. All this thick smalls all over the place. And you can see that little hook that it makes. It's like they're driving this thing because it makes that turn, goes over New Jersey. It's June 7th. Let's go back 24 hours. June 6th. The nighttime, I can't really see much. We can only see what's going on during the day. But what I want to talk about is going back to June 1st. I'm going to get a little lost here. Okay, Quebec. June 1st. Let's go back a couple of days. Everything is normal, right? Just normal. Hanging out. Just normal. And then all of a sudden, normal. Then all of a sudden, this comes out of nowhere. Let's play it. It's moving too slow. I gotta speed up. Then all that starts up. But notice how it's just sitting there. Then it stops. Wait, where'd it go? You see how it changes? Like, there's this haze thing that comes out of nowhere overnight. It seems like this happens at night. This pops up out of nowhere at night. And now you can clearly see the actual real fire that's going on. It changes direction. Then all of a sudden it gets real thick. How? And between that and this is what's quite interesting, is how it's getting thick like that. Like it's being induced. Like I said, you can't induce a forest fire. Because this is the normal right there. You see that? That's normal. Then all of a sudden, boom, it gets real thick. Thick. And then you go into nighttime. It seems like every time at nighttime something is happening. Because we can't see at nighttime. Then the cloud cover comes over. And then it's just all hell break loose after that. And you see, induced. It gets real thick. Look how thick that is. And they expect us to believe that this was a forest fire. All you have to do is go look at the satellite, look from above. But it seems like every time nighttime come, like everything is more slow at night, during the day, and then nighttime come and this stuff just kicks up out of nowhere. Daytime is all slow, and then as soon as when we're about to get into night, boom, that's when you can clearly see stuff just starts going from 0 to 60. It's like they use nighttime to do what they're doing to get the job done, and then you got this big smog sitting over the whole area. You can clearly now the fire is still going. You see? And then all of a sudden it starts to get real thick again. Nighttime. It's always at nighttime. Going through the 7th. You can clearly see the normal. That's a normal one right there. Look at that. And then it's just it's like it gets real thick. When it gets close to nighttime, it gets real thick. Then it gets real thin during the day. Look at that. You see it? Look at that. Look how it just, boom, amped up. And then you go into night, June 8th, where we're currently at right now. The morning. It's 1:54 in the morning right now. But I just wanted to show you guys that. What's your thoughts? Over and out.